Alright, so this is it. This is the grand finals, my POV. Just gonna be reviewing my demo. This is the match versus Black. Snakewater, or sorry, not Snakewater, Sunshine. We were gonna pick between this and Snakewater, but we went for this, and I think we made the right choice. Rolling out to mid. They were doing a lot of right side mids. Usually Badonsky's position sort of reveals what side they're going. Bolster's like flying up here, trying to chip shot them. That scout rushed at Blaze. Yeah, I wanted to come help Blaze, but I feel like, well, I guess he just didn't get a clean shot on Slemnish. Slemnish just ran in there blind, and honestly, he should have eaten like a 100 damage rocket, but I think that Blaze just didn't expect it, and I didn't call it either. Ideally, they would just like sit there, and then Blaze could like flank them. Hello, Clown. Thank you for the 48 months. Ooh, tier 3, 4 years. Thanks for the resub there. So yeah, we wiped on mid. Apparently, Badonsky was like leaving stickies that I think Nursey got hit by, and so Nursey was our first pick. And so it was kind of a lost mid from the beginning. So I have my sentry on left. Meanwhile, we have some people or sorry, my sentry's on right. We have some people on left. Building this stuff over here. And Badonsky shoots a couple stickies at it. It's just a waste of ammo, pretty much. My sentry went down. I probably should have swapped like immediately. I go to block point. Eric actually made a big play there. Can't believe I died to that scout, but we hold it. The sentry is pretty much just to buy time, you know? That's all it's about. Eric had a clever little pyro play there where he was like hiding and then he caught them in the back. So we got their med. He actually just spawned. So we're going to have massive ad. Massive ad. We're going to try and push it towards Valley usually. Especially since we don't know if they have a sniper. It's usually the easiest spot to go. To like peek. So I think we do spot a sniper. And he's like way back at their choke. So I try to get through. I clear the traps. I'm just trying to pressure and dance around so that my team can make some space. The sniper actually killed our demo and a soldier. But I know that we still have ads, so I actually want to stay in on this. So right here I'm like threatening them. Just want them to leave. And then I sort of back off, and then they re-push, and I go back into them. Or, okay, they come back into us. Their sniper here, for some reason, comes all the way in. I get that kill. Now I'm worried about that soldier who's caught in, but apparently he ran away. So yeah, that was a bit of like mind games where they drop 2 of us, so they think we won't like... We won't stay in, but we do. I know that soldier's weak, but fucking lucky bitch gets arrowed. This other bitch is in. They pop. We lose Blaze for that. That's a fine trade for us, honestly. As long as we get our med out. We have a back cap. Okay, yeah, this was really important. Eric started a back cap, which draws their whole team back. If he didn't do that, we definitely would have lost mid. So we get mid here. Eric dies, but Blaze has already spawned. So we're going to anticipate that they might try to push on that small window of time after they get the scout pick. So we're just chilling. What we did a lot this game was we just slowed things down. Like if we get mid or we get any point, we'll just slow down, stabilize, and usually assume it's just going to even out in Ubers. We didn't do a lot of like Uber ad pushes unless it was like into last. Like between second and mid and stuff, I feel like most of our pushes were sack plays or just like slow, methodical like pick plays or distractions, that kind of stuff. So here I'm just peeking Valley, trying to see if there's anyone here. I didn't get spotted. Trying to see if maybe their soldier will push me, but he's playing really passive. I spotted that trap, so I wouldn't push him. If that trap wasn't there, I might peek him a bit harder. But I saw the trap, so I'm not going to risk that. But yeah, what I like to do a lot is just peek a lot on the flanks or whatever, and just get people to like commit to fighting me while I fight them at like a safe distance so that I won't die. And if they do commit to fighting me like too far, then my teammates can pounce or get in from a different entrance. So that's pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much it. So right now I'm just trying to get info and draw eyes. So I know both sides of this are trapped. Our soldier goes in, doesn't get anything.
Thanks, Doc.
Soldier counter sack. We kill him pretty quickly. So I actually kind of like these situations where both soldiers are dead. because I'd rather have the opening rather than the player ad or whatever, to be honest. Because their roamer being dead means something somewhere is open, and if we put all of our people on that open spot, it doesn't really matter that we're down one. So I'm okay with trading people a lot of the time. So yeah, we went to distract cafe or like pressure to see if Blaze could get in, but nothing came from it. Soldiers in through choke, another counter sack. Gets on a Nursey, but Nursey has a nice surf. Thankfully, no one else really was pressuring. If anyone was pressuring Valley during that, we probably would have had to pop. So here I push Laz out. I draw all of them to look at me again. Unfortunately, Eric is here too. It would have been nice if he was like from another angle. Because then, yeah, we could have had a bit of a sandwich play there.
Thanks, Doc.
Here I see Badonsky peeking pretty hard, so I kind of want to pressure him. Because it didn't look like he had a lot of support. Let's trap on that shed. Yeah, he does those kinds of traps where you put like stickies behind you. Oh my god. Thanks for the resub and the new sub. This was bad. I just got juggled. It's like strange timing. I think he was like going to counter sack, but he found me in choke. So here we know they're going to push now that we're down 2. They push in and they hit aim a lot. We wanted aim to get flashed here and saved so we could have the exchange, but it actually kind of worked out to drop aim. Dropping Habib, though, is kind of dangerous. It's an accident, but yeah. The fact that we were able to milk justified dropping aim. Nursey tries to surf out. Actually, Nursey did a really good job of surviving during this whole match. Like that being in the air right when the Uber ended meant that the soldier didn't have like a nice rocket there. I see Badonsky extended. I don't know how I didn't hit him more. I potentially could have killed Badonsky there. We killed Shade somehow, though. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to threaten to push. Because I know they don't have heals, so if they just think that we're going to engage this, they'll just run away. I wouldn't want to fight them head on, I just want them to run, because we have heals. Late Dre, thank you for tier 2, and May Caroni also, 49 months, almost at 50, nice. Nice. Alright, but we killed Shade before that, so we know we have ads, so this time we're going to try and go through. It's been really hard for us to push against this team, because both of their soldiers will just bomb on us in the chokes. And so it can be kind of like a lot of pressure in the doors. I'm just trying to find traps. I went through. I know he hides in these dumbass spots, so I spot him. And after I spot him here, he never used that spot again. So I'm just checking traps, just trying to make space. Eric, I think, died to maybe that trap valley, unfortunately. Habib, though, gets the pressure in on them. They kind of overstayed. But once again, we lose too many people, and it's not like a super, like, momentum-based push here. So we just kind of, yeah, we just kind of slow it down again. There, Marmalou came in trying to distract. I saw him jump out. I figured the rest of their team would push, and since he came from the right, no one else would be there. So I tried to wrap right, and they would push, and I would potentially go for a back cap there, but that was just like him in alone. No one else came in. So here we expect it to be even. Just gonna see if we can get a pressure or a pick on the flank. I peek over. No one close, so we can't take anything there. Just peeking right. There's traps. We're probably just gonna like suicide 2 people in, see if they can get in. What I'm just trying to do is get them to waste like a bit of ammo, and maybe if I can get some decent damage chip shots that have relevance, then that could be helpful. But yeah, so I do that a lot in this game. We go down 2, holding on high ground. It's important to be on the high ground here because even if they do come in from the other entrances, they'll always be at a disadvantage. Laz gets in from the right, he dies. See that soldier left? He's kind of alone. I would try to chase him, but I'm worried that people are still top right. Here, Badonsky has these traps. What I should do here is just pressure left, which I think, yeah, we do. Because I know there's traps on the right. I don't want to fuck around with that. I guess we sacked aim. Okay. So it's just like, yeah, we're just trying to like throw them off and sack at weird timings and distract people and that kind of stuff. See if people can get in. But we're taking our time. This is a very slow first round because, you know, it's the grand finals. We don't want to like throw it away. You know, that tends to be what we would lose rounds to, especially against this team, is when we would like have the lead in a round, like have them on their last, and then we would just like lose all the way back. So it's important that we just make sure everything is like as safe as possible. As like, yeah, reliable as possible. So this is going to be kind of a long stalemate. Okay, we picked their sniper. That's why we were avoiding going bats, because we knew there was a sniper. We have our own sniper. We're peeking left. I'm trying to make room for our sniper, but I get fucking random directed. And no one else really pushed it. I don't know. I was kind of expecting more people to be over there so that he would be too intimidated to go for that bomb. And we got flanked through dungeon during that. I called to just not go in, because potentially if we get forced there and we like sack aim, then we're down 2 and have a sniper. So instead of just going for anything, I decided to just let everyone live. And it'd be a lot of pressure for them to push through a sniper and like full spam. So yeah, the play there was just to not try to salvage the Uber, just let it be bad and just reset. Oh, I see a scout over here, but he's not with the combo. I back out. All right. The late Dre, $50. Wow. Thank you. You moved to Germany. It's hard to get times on top of missions and the army. Okay. But you finally found time to watch the stream. I'm glad you did, man. Very kind of you. Thank you. So we actually all managed to kite out there. We're playing our sniper. This sniper sightline's like really good. And they're like all pinned right now. But what they do is they push our flank. Yeah, I see them pushing the flank. Thank God he didn't get that. So we just rotate back. And they do kill Blaze because he's alone, but both of them stay on mid. Okay, this was one of the most confusing things of the whole match. Slemnish is still on the point. Like, why did he stay here? He should have just ran all the way behind us. Because he would have bought way more time. I mean, he does eventually, but he gave us a chance to kill him by staying like that close relatively. Our sniper lives. They're down a scout and a soldier. The soldier just spawned. So we're going to try and pressure off that. Sometimes we try to race the spawn times. I see that soldier there, so I know I won't get bombed. And this is looking pretty free. Soldier bombs. What would have been ideal would have been like we get that and we draw eyes and then someone bombs in from elsewhere. Actually, Blaze just went in. Based on what we're doing, he might have forced them. Yeah, I think he did. So I hear a soldier jumping. So I think he might be trying to salvage, but he's not there. I can't tell if they popped or not. I remember Blaze got a ton of Uber forces this match. And med picks. We should be healing our sniper right now. But yeah, the thing is I'm expecting them to kind of do the same thing. So what I think I'm going to do now is like just try to get a better read on where they are. Just so I don't set them up to go behind. We go choke this time. I see both the traps. Clearing the traps. That soldier went behind. The scout also came behind through valley. So we just rotate back. Yeah, whenever their flank tries to wrap, we just rotate back and kill them. I wanted someone to help me kill Laz there. He should have died. But I couldn't do it alone. High five gets destroyed. Laz. He barely gets out. Lucky bitch. He actually had 3 HP, I think. But yeah, so we take second, but because it's relatively slow and we drop people, we're just going to slow it down again. Instead of trying to go off momentum, which would be too risky. Because again, we wanna win these rounds. But yeah, we dropped a few people, but we kind of just used our ad to like intimidate them and then pick their flank when they went for a desperation play and then just moved off those picks. So it's pretty methodical and fucking spam pipes, dude. Something similar happened to me the last time we played them on this map in the upper bracket final. I was like in Valley. And I was like on the other side of the goddamn map. He was on bats and I just caught 2 pipes across the map. Actually, that second pipe Habib caught. I caught the first one. Habib caught the second. So I should have dodged it, but it hit someone else, so I died. But it doesn't really matter. I die, they counter sack. It's still the same thing. Blaze goes in. Blaze and a few people going in. I'm trying to chip shot Shade just in case like he was weak. And just in case maybe Habib's pipes hit him. Slemnish pushes and dies. So here again, I'm looking for an opening because potentially when we're down 2, they might keep going, but they just stay on last. I was actually kind of surprised. Oh yeah, and we have this distraction coming in, so I go and pick Laz and just rotate out. So now we still have the 2-man ad, so we can sack another person potentially here. And just like keep doing that. Here Badonski's like caught in this corner. I go for him, but that last shot didn't hit him somehow. I didn't know how weak he was, but he was definitely isolated, and once the beam got on him, he was out healed by the damage I could do. But that was, I don't know. occasionally I'll go for those kinds of plays because I'd say that that would be one of the worthy trades. Here they go for an Uber exchange through dungeon. We really shouldn't have been caught by it. I think we should have spotted it early enough where we wouldn't have to pop. So it just kind of equalizes out. Like that exchange for them is so risky because if we just decide to drop players and kite out, that's a 4v4 with us having spawners coming in. We just hold the Uber and we'll have full ad for last. Hello, this is Sparta, JK LMAO. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Yeah, Habib gets picked because this happens sometimes where we're like trying to set up like a play or decide where we're gonna spam or peek, and then like someone is committing to one side or the other. Here I keep thinking Badonsky might be kind of vulnerable because he keeps peeking bats alone and I don't see the heals with him. So I'm trying to like chip shot him a bit. But yeah, they don't commit. Even off the Habib pick, I was actually surprised because they'd counter sack like on a soldier pick and or whatever, but they did nothing on a demo pick, which was kind of shocking to me. I didn't really get that. Like no one died on their team. They didn't even take a risk. So we've got yeah, we know they have a sniper. He's on the left. Just really taking our time with this. I think it's going to work on this one, though. Oh, Blaze dies immediately to a trap. Lost vision of dungeon. Okay, but I see Laz, so I'm not really worried that he's going to be behind. He's lower. I really feel like I could 1v1 him because I have a buff there, but he jumps away. Here, Badonsky's alone. I got fucking body shot from the left. I could not believe their sniper was that far peeked up. If I didn't get body shot, I would have killed Badonsky there. It's rough. It's pre-recorded gameplay. Yes, this is a demo from yesterday. A recording of a match that I played last night. The grand finals of ESEA. Alright. I think Blaze probably got the force on that one. That's my assumption. So, we're just gonna wait for Blaze to spawn. We don't want to rush it. Get everyone buffed. Might as well. If we have full ad, we can take our time. So now we are moving through right. Habib's gonna jump through. Oh. Yep. So we take it in. We go through right. There's that heavy. I shoot the demo. Oh, but that sentry was denying me from really getting clean on him. Baiting the point hard. Fucking Badonsky always shoots me so much when I'm on the point. Here, Habib, I swear he had stickies on someone. But we end up winning because Habib, I guess, gets 2 people or something. I don't know. Isn't Badonsky stopping the cap? I can't handle dumb questions. Yes, he is. But he's just like... He always somehow gets stickies on me when he's like already pressured into spawn. That's what I'm saying. So they go right side again. And this time I'm trying to pressure a bit more forward, but we eat so much spam against this choke back wall. And they rush Blaze again. So we're just going to rotate hard left. Just change sides again. This is very like unconventional. Because usually teams prefer to go right, but they've been going left a lot. And it puts us in a bit of a weird spot. So, okay, I think this is a good mid. This is a slow-mo mid. So, yeah. Blaze goes to tower to get some distraction. I try to wrap left to push Badonsky because he's a bit isolated. But he gets arrowed. But one thing that we know against this team is that they literally spend half of their fights arrowing people. But Nursey doesn't do that. So we actually have ad. So we go in with the ad because they're arrowing and Shade doesn't heal. I destroy Slemnish real quick. I get on Shade. Hit him 70. Nursey actually surfs into Shade. Hits an Uber Saw. And I get him with the last pistol bullet. So Nursey actually did that in our scrim today too. Surfing during the Uber, getting the Uber Saw. And that was, oh, what the fuck? Sticky keys. Get the fuck away from me. I need to disable that. We get the med pick, so we just back out into Valley. because now we have heals, so we can just take it slow, and they'll have to run away. I just want to get vision of where they all are. I feel like there's a soldier missing, yeah, so we just are very patient. He jumps towards Blaze, Blaze gets a pick, so it's just like methodical. We get the picks we need, we slow down, let them feed, then push. So here, we have a soldier pick. We actually have advantage again, but since Eric died, I'm kind of tied to the cap for a little bit. Potentially I could have pushed and just let Eric cap it late, but I think we decide, since it's a bit disconnected, we just wait for the ad. Oh damn, Skyfoo, thank you to Twitch Prime. Damn, the subs rolling in for the demo reviews? And okay, yeah, sniper. I didn't see the sniper. I maybe should have just slowed down a bit so I could get the heals. It's because then I would have not been turned around, but I would have been looking forward. So I saw the sniper choke. Thankfully, he didn't hit me with that body shot. But yeah, them having a sniper is actually... It's a bit of an opening for us. Habib gets sniped. Aim goes for a nice bomb. He gets Slemnish. Eric and Blaze, meanwhile, push the flank. So they know that they have a sniper, so they're abusing the fact that their roamer is going to be alone. Which is kind of what they were doing to us earlier when we had a sniper. Here I'm pressuring Shade out. High five. I should have meat shot him here, but... And Eric gets one piped. That was unfortunate. That would have been a really good push if Eric would have just lived. Like, honestly, if he just would have, yeah, gotten positioning. I don't know. But he probably would never expect Badonsky to flick pipe him like that from, like, whatever health he was. He was probably, like, just barely under 100. But we're peaking this based on what? I'm not sure what we have here. If we have an ad or something. I do some decent damage to Slemnish. Just trying to bait them forward, really. I'll do this all day. Like, fucking dumb, man. Just a random spam pipe. Like, hit my toe or something. And Blaze gets in for the force. Badonsky gets dropped. Slemnish gets dropped. We probably could have milked this, but I think Nursey thought that Slemnish was going to survive that. Eric goes beast mode once again. Every time I was dead, Eric, like, always stepped up and just played the beam and got the kills. Not Gino, thank you for 15-1-3 sub. So, yeah, we get Shade there. We have an ad. So, once again, we're just going to play the ad here. Take it into last. Alright. So, got the Uber just about ready here. Probably just going to do the same push. It worked last time, though it was a bit sloppy, so... yeah, I'm going to try and... Oh, we actually go lower. We're expecting the sentry to be left. So we try to go lower to, like, destroy the sentry faster. But it's on the other fucking side. Both soldiers go behind. I see them creating this opening on the right and a huge distraction from aim there. So I push up on this side. Blaze follows up. I shoot the heavy. He barely fucking lives with, like, 30 health. Yeah, 23 health. Badonsky chases Nursey, but Badonsky kind of fears here. But he hits Nursey a lot. Nursey goes down to 50 health. I was a bit nervous during that, to be honest, because yeah, I wasn't sure if Nursey was going to get out. But since Nursey did get out, we have ad once again. So that was a good escape. But maybe if I could have rotated over to heals, we would have won that, but yeah, maybe not. So we go for the Uber in right. That sentry is still behind us, but I just charge past it. Get on Shade here. Shade lives for a long time. It's kind of funny. He's like trying to arrow someone somewhere else. We get that kill. Habib killed everyone there, I think. I think he killed Badonsky, like, as he jumped in. So that was really good. So they're playing right again. They actually went right all 5 mids. Habib goes right into them and takes a lot of damage and just dies. I see Badonsky vulnerable. I go for him. But in that time, I sort of lost track of the soldier, so he killed Nursey. So now it's a 2v2, me and Eric versus Marmalou and Slemnish. They're all looking at Eric, so I'm trying to get as much space as I can. I know Slemnish is weak, so I find a route to like chase him down. Marmalou runs away to get a health pack, and so do I. I figure if he's gonna get health, I might as well too. But this is puzzling. He actually bombs me. I don't know. Habib makes it in time, hits him up. So Badonsky's there in Valley. Blaze wants to chase him, but I call it off because they have all their spawners coming in too that we don't know where they are. They could be in Valley or they could be at Choke, so I tell him don't chase because Badonsky could just be baiting in Valley there and like all the follow-up could be there. And if we lose Blaze there, you know, that could create an opening that they would push off of and it wasn't worth risking. Once again, the idea is just like take mid and slow it down. Go one step at a time. So the soldier bombs us. We kind of bait him forward. What I would love to see happen is if we bait that guy forward, someone jump through like Valley. Because he is giving up the hold just for a brief few seconds. Which we actually pull off a few times. How many hours should you have before you start beasting in regular MG servers? I don't know, man. If you want to beast in MG, you probably need to just... It's not about hours, it's about how good you are and how much quality practice you get. You should start playing MG immediately, though. But honestly, he's really aggressive here. I could have killed him, potentially, but I would have needed to hit, like, one extra high damage shot. I'm just trying to draw eyes and distract once again. Maybe for a sack play. If Habib has this web of stickies, like, they challenge me, they could potentially get blasted, so... This guy gets destroyed, but he lives somehow! God. But Slemnish dies chasing me. That fucker should have died at Choke. I hit him so much. So does doing a demo review. I am. Hello, Hojan. Thank you for the $3. Froyotech wins invite again. Not surprised. I hope so. I hope you're not surprised. I hope you're not one of those kids that was claiming that Black was going to win the season easily and then at the last minute changed his mind.
Thanks, Doc.
So here we are in the last 2 minutes of the first half. Blaze goes in here. This bomb, when I saw it from Shade's POV, it looked mind-blowing. I don't know how, but Blaze like found the most perfect timing and route through the sky. Like, I'm actually going to rewind that. It's actually really interesting what he did. He like bombs through Choke, curves to the right, and then curves back around, and then comes in front of Shade. And for some reason, yeah, at that moment, none of them were looking at Choke at all. Even though, like, you can see through that fence, and you can just see Blaze approaching it, somehow none of them even saw him. So so Blaze, yeah, jumps in, and he actually drops the medic. AIM just died. Okay, so I think AIM just sacked.
Thanks, Doc.
I'm gonna lower the time here. AIM spawning in 7 seconds, so we know if Blaze sacks around the same time that AIM is spawning, we should be fine. Badonsky saw him at Choke. Badonsky might have called it, but he probably just said like, soldiers in. Just like, no passion, no urgency. And Shade just gets dropped. You see that bomb though? How it Blaze like curved through the air? So now Shade's dropped. So now they're going to be definitely looking for desperation. So again, I'm just trying to bait people to fight me and just get info. Because kind of the longer that they stay in, the worse it is for them. Because they don't have heals. So we can just sort of chip away at them. Wait for one person to overextend. And boom! We get that bitch. We rotate back, get the kill. Now we push from a completely different side. And all the effort they put into spamming Valley is now just gone to waste. I saw a trap there on the far left. I think someone ends up dying to it because I end up going for this pick. Oh, there's another trap behind me there somehow. Yeah, that one. Okay, that one killed Blaze. I actually didn't see that one. This soldier goes in for Habib. This guy needs to die. But I think I end up leaving him because I'm like, fuck you. We have full ad. I'm not chasing you. I hope that he's like going to pull out his escape plan, but he doesn't. So I could chip shot him down. Oh, I am chasing him. Okay. And he fucks up his jump, so I get the kill. We all rotate back. Okay. I guess we do that. We still have ad here, actually. So what we try to do now, this is actually really dangerous, but it ends up working. Because there's little time left, Shade is playing in absolute fear. They're playing to not lose, you know, so that they can retreat back to last, or at least Shade is. Meanwhile, the rest of his team is playing sort of aggressively. So what ends up happening here is that I start peeking this, and I peek this corner. I'm just trying to bait at this point, but then I see this. Wait, not yet, not yet. Wait, wait. Okay, I get rocketed or piped. I get piped, so then I get healed up. I get healed up. I chill for a second. And then I see this. I turn the corner. And then I see 2 people completely overextended. So I called an Uber here. Because if we can get these kills, there's literally no way that you're going to get healed. Badonsky is the freest pick of the world. So I just roll him real quick. But Nursey actually wasn't with me. So thank God I live here. Because if they would have just shot me, I actually don't get popped on for a couple seconds. And they try to commit, kind of. But Habib bombs in 2. This kid gets caught on the point. Gets absolutely blasted. They go down 3 with a minute left. Shade has Uber. See? He had Uber. But he was just playing afraid at the shutter. Meanwhile, his team was like forward trying to hold the chokes. If Shade would have just played normal positioning, then they probably would have been able to just go for a normal exchange there without dropping everybody. So we have 3 picks. Now we need to push with momentum. Because there's not much time, we just got a demo pick. Should be free. This soldier's isolated on the right. Focus him down. They shoot me. I'm worried that spawners are going to start coming up, but Eric gets on the point and boom. We get it with 40 seconds left. Nice. Kind of a nice revenge, honestly, because if you recall, like, our Gully Wash match against them, I mean, we beat them, but they got a fucking dumb round where there was a minute left. On Gully Wash. And then we did it back to him. Yeah, Shade was passive because he didn't get bombed, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe Blaze was starting to get in his head. He had just dropped. He'd been forced a few times. Like, you don't get to see a lot of it, but if you watch this match from Shade's POV, Blaze is just like fucking him up. And it's lovely to see. Shade claims he's going crits to mid, but Shade would never run crits to mid. So, second half, we're up 3-0.
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
And Badonski's right again. We know they're all going right. So, this time, I think we just go for the fast left rotation. Oh, actually, aim jumped into him on right. We lost aim too early. Like, that's the bait of this mid. I saw Slemish get piped, so I should have killed him. But, we also lose Nursey. Like, if they're all on the right, we can't send anyone into them. So we just back out here. They stacked mid, though, which gave us a lot of time. I was kind of surprised by that. They should have gone with momentum. They let me set up a sentry gun. But they, like, times 7 mid, which was weird. So I at least get my sentry to level 2. I go for a bit of a risky sentry spot. But since they're moving a bit slow, I'm thinking they might give me time. Especially since I just saw both scouts cap. So I think it's going to take them, you know, roughly, 10 seconds to get both their scouts in position. So I put the sentry there, come out and flank Badonsky. The scout's in completely alone. Habib 2 pipes him. They still have 2 up. I think we lose track of Slemnish here, so I just stay on last. No point in risking it. We saw Laz, but we didn't see Slemnish. And I know Slemnish does like to go for back caps. We were a bit slow, I'd say, to push out. We probably should have started the cap a bit sooner. And then I wouldn't have to stay on last, because then I could at least know that we'd outcap even if he did go to last. But I think someone ended up spotting him. So we're pressuring through Valley now. I see a trap on the tower. I see that soldier on the right. Slenmish dies, gets caught by Blaze. I actually want that soldier to get focused, so I want my flank to get in and shoot that soldier. So that's what I'm calling for here, because if we get 2 picks, they're just going to leave, and we won't even have to pop. So Blaze gets on him, and then, yeah, they just start leaving. This kid gets caught too, and Eric dies to a trap. Actually, I don't know what trap he died. Maybe it wasn't on the tower. So, yeah. They try to hold, but they just leave a couple people overextended, so we just focus them first. And then we let them leave. Both their soldiers are dead. One of them gets forward. I kind of would have wanted to deny them, but Habib traps the spawn here and denies them inside the door. So I'm wondering how much space we have because of that. I think I died to Badonsky here, and it's really fucking annoying. Laz dies to that. Yeah, fucking pipe. So this is bad at this point, because I saw Eric is 5 health. They drop high 5 there. That was so bad. And Blaze gets another force. I think he pops, yeah. Here, it's better to just go for the exchange and not drop anyone else, because we have enough of an Uber, like, advantage, since their Uber's, like, halfway done. This guy came to the wrong neighborhood, and we just focus him down again. And now we have picks. Habib dies somewhere. I think Habib was trying to chase or something. Haha, gotcha, bitch. I go deep. Now this soldier's alone. Yeah? I got you too, bitch. Now they're just all sitting back right. I need that sentry to go down, and we just cap. We're just slowly, steadily cap it. Yeah, them dropping high 5 there was so crucial. That was what happened a lot. Like, they just would drop players and not recover, or they would just get forced. That's what we were doing to them. It's good stuff, though. So they go right again. I mean, they've actually been doing pretty well on mids, so I guess I can't blame them, but I honestly thought they were going to adjust at some point. These guys are not being healed, so I kind of want to see if I can get on them, but unfortunately could not. I'm just trying to control the height. Bitch ass hits me with that rocket, but I get him. So now we're down 2. We just leave. We go through Valley. I was worried they were going to try and cut us off, so I'm trying to run back as fast as possible to get vision of it, but they don't. And Habib's still in Valley. Okay, actually, no. This was the one where they stacked. Never mind. This was the weird one. They're time 7ing mid when we're down 3. Why? So that allows us to stay here and buy time for our spawners, and then we just go for this exchange. I hit Badonsky, he gets saved. Okay, this is fucking silly. So I'm Ubered, and I'm just chasing these guys because they're, you know, isolated. But then look at what they do. They bring everybody to chase me. So they put their whole team inside this choke. But then watch this. Watch this shit that I do. I'm dancing, baby. Badonsky can't hit me. Uber's off, so I'm gonna go for a frame 1 meat shot. Ooh! Hit him 160. But he actually lives. Everyone on my team comes over. Blaze is in that corner. So is AIM, actually. But now they try to come back in? Oh! Blaze perfectly in the corner. He fucks them. We fuck them together. Laz down, and then watch this. Ah! He dies too. That's just miracles. And I live. I live! How much health do I have? 3! 3 HP, 2 frags. Get destroyed. So now their whole flank is dead. Now we're going mid. Oh, what's that trap? Okay, I should have cleared that. But I see all 4 of them, and they're leaving. I saw that trap. I'm just going to go clean that up real quick. Not a chance. Hey, April Ham, thank you for 13-month resub. How did the grand final go? You've been out of the loop. Well, I'm actually reviewing it right now. But it's It went well. It went well. If you stick around, you'll see the conclusion of map 1, and I will also do map 2 afterwards. So we their med escaped on that. They just gave up mid. So we take over mid, and yeah, we're just gonna slow it down again. I have a feeling we're gonna force them. So peeking valley again, looking for openings. Let's see what happens. Pressuring valley. Is that aim? Yeah, aim's trying to do some jump. I don't know. So he went for it. Didn't work out. We just lose 1. It's okay. At this point, they're probably feeling a lot of pressure because if they counter sack and it goes wrong, like, they just lose the map. But I think we try it again. You know, we're patient. We're up 4-0, 20 minutes left. Like, we're just trying to make them antsy and nervous, kind of. Make them make a mistake. Because they kind of have to, otherwise they will just lose. So aim's gonna go for his thing again in Valley. I don't really know what it is, but he like tries to get behind. I try to soften up Laz because I know Laz is gonna chase him. I think he maybe trades. Yeah, that's a good trade once again. Like, I'm happy with the trade into second because it just creates an opening that we can just apply pressure to, no matter who it is that we pick, or who we lose, to be honest, unless it's Habib. So Blaze goes in. I think he forces them again. The fact that I'm staying on mid makes me think that he did. Habib there, really smart. He's like in Valley, but he has the opposite side trap. So they try to push that. And they, oh, they're just getting destroyed. Okay, I think they actually still had Uber. I see Shade getting fucked by Roller, so I just try to add some chip damage. Yeah, I'm actually surprised we stayed on mid there, I guess. But because we picked Slumnish, I knew this guy was in Valley. He should have died. I swear I'm getting no regs sometimes. That's what happens when you have 85 ping, I guess. But yeah, they tried to push choke there, and Marmalade did a low jump, which was probably why they lost that. Because if he low jumps, I can kind of keep them all contained, but if he high jumps, I have to like completely dedicate my vision upwards, and the rest of them can walk through. But he just low jumped and he got fucked, and then they just got destroyed in the choke, and then we forced them off the momentum and the picks.
All right, I feel good.
All right. So, yeah, they have lobby trapped. I think I just saw a sniper dot.
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
Soldier lower. Again, I want to try and pick him, but we bombed someone up, but they were waiting for that. Yeah, I was kind of nervous about bombing up there, especially when we don't have our heals there, because I feel like they can kind of bait people in. This guy goes for a counter sack. He dies. Once again, another opening created. So I'm going to start peeking, trying to create some chaos. They don't see me. Fuckers, man. I actually would have gone for the point there. Potentially. I think I die the next time I try that. I see the sniper. Yeah, I keep thinking they're going to like be a bit faster to push into lobby every time that they get a pick, but they really linger up there top right, and they keep watching the flanks, so I couldn't find the opening. Yeah, I really do think that soldier is kind of vulnerable because their sniper is on the right and their other scout. Yeah, here, okay. They expect us to rotate left. For some reason, this soldier is like shooting lower preemptively. And I get juggled in, so I die. They only have like their demo protecting the sniper apparently, not the soldier, which I didn't expect.
Doc, come on, man.
Alright. So yeah, just another slow last push. Slemish getting impatient, maybe. Decent damage on Bedonsky there. And we have a sack coming in right at that moment, I think. And also AIM gets in. I like that AIM went on that as well. Because, yeah, that was really good. And then we just follow them in. They peek forward, and we just go in for the punish on the Uber counter pop. Habib hits a nice air pipe. Here they were telling me to get out. I'm like, what? I don't lose to Bedonsky. Especially not when I'm getting tanked, baby. And actually Nursey killed him. But hey, that worked well. They got forced. I think we got a pick in the middle of it. They got baited forward. We counter pop, kill their combo, then rotate quickly, kill their flank, bait them all there, and then we win. So that's map 1, 5-0 on Sunshine. I was actually very surprised we got a 5-0.